What is up, people? Half Slab Bacon here with another channel update. Well, more of a life update, guys, and just kind of, how it affects the channel. First off, I want to apologize to you guys for the last channel update, the last couple of months, really, where things have been rough. And then, I haven't really been posting, and I did a channel update video trying to switch the schedule around to something that was manageable and wasn't able to adhere to it after that. And I'm sorry for that, guys. I don't know what to tell you. There's really no excuse. I shouldn't have committed to a schedule that I couldn't keep. Tiny says hi if you can hear him. I thought I was going to be able to keep it. I mean, I had really cut things back to what I thought I could manage with the job, and it wasn't doable. And that brings me to kind of the lifestyle part of the update. Guys, I kind of just decided this week that things weren't working out. I had no personal and work-life balance. I gave it a few months, tried out the job, and kind of woke up the other day and spent some time with the kids. Very little time with the kids. Not enough over the long weekend. But it was actually over the long weekend. I kind of just woke up and I got ready to go to work, and I actually left, headed to work, and then realized that on the way to work that it just wasn't working out for me. So I kind of made that decision then and there, and I quit the job, guys. I quit the job. It wasn't showing any signs of getting better in terms of work-life balance. So not for me. Good job, good opportunity. It might work very well for somebody else. Definitely a lifestyle that goes with it, and not one that suits me. There were a lot of things that I considered a problem there that I don't want to be responsible for in any kind of management capacity, and I don't even want to be in any type of coworker capacity. Namely, I speak about substance abuse. It's rampant there, like worse than I've seen in a lot of places since the 80s. Anyways, just people drinking on the job and doing drugs on the job. And yes, that comes in pretty much any industry periodically, but I don't mean like the occasional beer and I mean like all day, every day, coming in intoxicated. And that causes a lot of drama, and it's just not something I was prepared to deal with. Now, my boss had made commitments to me about things getting dealt with, so I gave it a bit of time, and what I saw over that time was the commitments were basically lip service, and when it came down to it, if it meant firing someone and having to, pull up our socks and work extra hours, the person was allowed to, spend the day throwing up in garbage cans and continue about their work. So yeah, not good in that regard. Outside of that, it would have been a great opportunity, but I see like a serious injury or something happening before the facility manager actually wakes up and does something, and I'm just not prepared to deal with that, guys. Part of that is there's some substance abuse issues on both sides of my family, namely alcohol. So I don't do well around those kind of environments to begin with people that feel the need to drink every day. So there's that personal issue, but on top of it, it's the professional. It causes too many problems. People not showing up, poor performance, which leads to, me working an insane amount of hours and having no work-life balance. So we're done. I don't know what I'm doing yet, guys. I think I'm going to stick with the schedule and actually be able to adhere to it, or try to adhere to it. namely ARC Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, maybe sometimes Sundays. So we'll say Wednesdays and weekends for Bacon's World. And the off days, I'm going to try and either get tutorials out or snapshot videos when we have them, or do some live streaming so I can get some grinding done. Like the Mushroom Island, the Mushroom Farm, there's an insane amount of just off-camera work that needs to be done. Just me placing and removing blocks. So that's perfect stuff for a stream. Same with the wood farm. We have to hollow out a huge area. We have to look at merging a couple different designs together. That's stuff I normally do off camera. So I'm going to look at when I have the time to devote, 4 or 5 hour sessions to that. I'll live stream it so we can hang out. I might not pull the trigger right away, but I am going to pull the trigger and move over to Beam, or it's called Mixer now. Simply because I think tapping into another audience pool would be best for the channel and for my efforts long term. Because this is very time consuming. Like the video that went out today, there's probably, I don't know, if I had to add up the 2 hour sessions here or there, there's probably 35 hours into that video over the last couple of weeks. So to start streaming on a regular basis, to capitalize on that a little bit, is a good idea. And to try and tap another audience, especially one that's new and growing, is the smart move from a business perspective for my efforts. I mean, I'm going to do this stuff anyways. I may as well look at doing it strategically and trying to grow the Bacon brand, right? So also, as I mentioned in past, they have a lot of interesting opportunities when you become a partner with Beam/Mixer now, with the interactive live stream where I can set up a world where you guys can spawn in zombies and creepers and blow stuff up, or drop TNT on my head, or change the terrain, all kinds of crazy stuff. I'm gonna have to brush up on some of my command block skills to do it, but that is stuff I want to do, peeps. I think it's a great idea, and that's the only place we can do it. So I need to start testing some more stream dedicated software for that and get on that. So it might not happen the first couple times I stream, but we're going that route. Now, in terms of kind of the schedule and what I just laid out, guys, obviously because I'm unemployed at the moment, I don't know when that's going to change, or how quick it's going to change, or how rapidly it's going to change. I'll keep you guys up to date with these videos. This week, basically what I've done since my last day of work is I've just been job hunting. Okay. Putting the grinder out there for some temp contracts. I'm really trying to avoid getting back into the restaurant industry temp contracts, guys. I guess you could say I'm going through a midlife crisis. Most of the stuff I've done in my professional career over the years, I just don't want that level of responsibility anymore. I don't want to be married to my job, okay? I want to be married to my home and my children, and I need this creative outlet. When I was young and career-oriented chef-wise, it was easy to be married to my job because cooking was my creative outlet. It still is one of my creative outlets. I'm just tired of the insane responsibility. I can't get an entry-level cook job, guys, okay? I can't go in someplace and say I want to prep 20 hours a week. It's not going to happen. They'll hire me, they'll give it to me, and inside of 2 months, they're going to try and get me to take over as chef. I know the business. I've been doing it for God, how long have I been doing it now? Let's see. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I'm coming up on 19 years. Yeah. So I know this, and I'm just not interested. So yeah, midlife crisis. I'm not sure what to do next, guys. I'm honestly thinking there was a period when I started the channel that I had private contracts that were in food service, but they were consultancy based where I actually got to work from home, and I really liked working from home, but they were still a steady paycheck. Even though I was under contract, I had guaranteed hours every week in a very set schedule. I'm kind of thinking I might look for something like that. So in the meantime, I might have to grab temporary stuff till I find something more suitable to that. But another crack at kind of just into the food service, and I went grocery this time instead and took a mid-level management. And it just, again, just, there's always something with this place. It was substance abuse, but there's always something for me where I end up in no time becoming a key pivotal role of the organization, and I'm married to the job. And part of it's probably my fault for allowing it to happen, but it's in my blood. I've been doing it for too many years. So I need to switch that out. We could have a period of, schedule changes that could happen while I look for something more ideal. I don't want any of you to panic, okay? I've been through tough times, tougher than this before. I'm a big boy. I know how to take care of the bills and make sure I'm okay, no matter how rough things get. So don't panic, don't worry. Bacon will be just fine. But we might have some changes over the coming months till I find something stable that I'm actually content with. And one of the big key factors there is time with my kids. And the other big one is time to do this. I'm not willing to accept a job where I'm coming home so stressed out and burnt out that I'm not able to sit down and do a little recording. Okay? I have to have that balance, and that's what I'm searching for. I can promise you that. So bear with me, guys. It should get better. We've gone through the worst, I hope, because I've ended that job. And, hopefully I find the ideal with the good work-life balance sooner rather than later. That's just kind of what I wanted to tell you. I don't want you panicking or anything. Anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts, feedback, anything in the comments. Just say hi, whatever. I do my best to respond, and I appreciate each and every comment, each and every like, and each and every one of you. Thanks so much. We'll see you soon in the next episode. Bye.